be short, quick, and to the point. Y'all better be hitting it down.
Trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Y'all better be hitting the goddamn wine glass for this shit. What's going on, y'all? Oh my gosh, I know I told y'all I was gonna stay my ass off this live stream the other night, but as soon as I got good and comfy in my bed, okay, somebody done popped up with some shit. And I hold on, y'all. Had to turn this off. That was my phone, okay? Because I'm watching y'all in the comments from my phone. Sorry about that. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in last minute. Like I said, I'm supposed to be asleep. I'm supposed to be resting. And the wine just keeps spilling, okay? But this was some rather important wine. And as you can see, I waited to change the title because I didn't want anybody to try to get in front of my story. You know how they be doing, okay? Page 6 and all those guys be watching. Shout out to them anyway. And happy birthday to Wendy! Happy birthday. I don't know why Teddy laid out like that. Because listen, the shit me and Teddy talked about before this show, that's why he laid out. He drunk already. Okay? But listen, I know you guys have been waiting patiently, but I have to, okay? It's very important that I have to thank my sponsors, okay? My sponsors are a very important part of this show. This show wouldn't be able to do some of the things that it does without these sponsors. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off with one of my sponsors here. All right? So I don't ever, not that I intend to because I got more pride than that, okay? I'd rather go get a job, beg y'all for money. Let's shout out one of my sponsors real quick before we get into this wine. Whew, it's hot. Already. Okay. Is the sponsor gonna play? Does the sponsor want to come up? If he don't want to come up, then I'm just gonna have to wait. And we just gonna go ahead and start this wine, okay? Y'all know how it is and everything like that. So, real quick, let's put Wendy Williams on the screen. I told you we had some first official photos. All right, while they're getting the sponsor up. Just hold on, we'll get my olive leaf up. All right, look, he already giving away photos and stuff. It's supposed to be a secret. So do y'all remember when Wendy, now listen, I want to back up a little bit because before Wendy announced on her show, okay, that she was dating a doctor, okay, and she meant a doctor, somebody that has a doctorate degree, a PhD, okay, for those that were saying, wait a minute, she said she was dating a doctor. It's the same thing. They're just, different classifications of doctors, okay, for those that were in my comments literally asking that question. I was like, are you serious right now? They don't have to go to medical school to be a doctor, just a PhD. But anyway, so I got some information prior to her releasing, and I chose to hold it because I didn't want to leak who she was dating on the side, okay, in addition to still dating her husband, because then they would have came back to cover it up. So I said, I'm going to wait until Wendy says something or somebody else leaks a photo or gets some information, okay? So that's why I decided not to bring Dr. Darrin Porcher, all right, into this, to the big screen. That's what we call it, to the big screen, because he done made the big screen, even though he on Fox, CNN, Daily Mail. We're going to talk about that in a second. Now, so she announces on her show, I'm not in love, I'm not in a relationship, but I'm crazy about somebody. He's a doctor. He's got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? He's divorced. All of this. So I was like, oh, this is my prime time now to go ahead and spill the wine. So I did, okay? Look, fruit flies coming again. So I did. I spilled the wine. Now, Page 6, shout out to Chelsea from Page 6 because me and her have talked before, okay? Followed up on the story and basically got a statement from Darrin. I didn't need a statement from Darrin because I already knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So she decided to get a statement from Darrin. Darrin denied, Dr. Darrin Porcher denied and said that he just did security for Wendy Williams and beefed it up. I need y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying, okay? When Wendy supposedly beefed up security, when she gave her husband those divorce papers, that's the only type of contact that they had, and that's it. Okay? They haven't had, he said he's not dating her, although he wishes he could date her, but he has a girlfriend and he's very happy. I want you to hold that thought too when he said that he wishes that he could date her, okay? Now, of course, everybody was like, "Oh, Tasha, here you go with this fake news. You done did it again. You done did it." I'm sitting back just watching, like, okay. Yeah, I'm watching some major blogs throw shade. I'm like, okay. So then, 24 hours after my story hits, it goes viral. He denies it, saying that he wishes they could be in a relationship. The Daily Mail follows up with a similar tip from a different source. They already knew that it was him. Now, get this. Darrin, Dr. Darrin Porcher, the one Wendy hinted on her show, actually works for the Daily Mail, okay? He does commentary for the Daily Mail, okay? He is a criminal correspondent. So anytime they want to bring in somebody to correspond, he has a job on that show. So for somebody on that set, in that department at the Daily Mail and Entertainment News, approach him about the information that they had around the same time that I've had. I don't know if they've had it, as long as I've had it, because like I said, I had it 2 weeks prior to Wendy announcing it on the show. I just wanted her to validate it first, and then I would come back and give y'all, and fill in the blanks as I do. We break shit down, wino gang, okay? It's the wine glass. Now, Daily Mail approached him. He denied it as well, but they knew, okay? Okay, they already knew. Now, this is his employer coming to him with the information, and they actually put it out as an exclusive because they got it from a different source, okay? So some people in the circle have been talking. Now, let's get to the good stuff. So after everything is out there, he denies it. He's, back to being Dr. Darrin Porcher in the media, but behind closed doors, okay? While Kevin is off entertaining Sharina living back in New York. I'm not going to say where she living, but sis is living in plain sight. Okay? Plain sight. She got a nice little crib. The reporters at the old crib thinking she going to come back, but she at a new crib, okay? So Kevin is entertaining her, trying to keep her calm and keep her from leaking stuff to the media, all right? You notice I ain't saying no allegedly. Y'all know I be coming with the mess, all right? Wendy has been at the condo that's funded by the show, and Dr. Darrin supposedly is sneaking in at night to see her, as he was before. They were staying in hotels, and he was sneaking into the condo. Now, after I reported all this stuff, my source, was like, I ain't never gave you nothing that was wrong. I said, I know. It's only a matter of time before it come out. This is how my stories have always ran, okay? I report, it comes out, whether it's days, weeks, or months later, but it still comes out, okay? We've only had 1 or 2 errors on this channel, all right? So we're doing good, okay? Statistic-wise, percentage-wise of our stories, we're doing good, winos, okay? Hit the wine glass for the wino gang. Now, he's sneaking in to see Wendy. Now, after everything leaked, okay, they supposedly made an agreement to say, we're going to take a break. We can't be seen in public. Nothing like that, okay? Because before, they were out, you know what I'm saying? But they were out when nobody was seeing them. They was in places where people didn't care about who Wendy Williams was or anything like that, all right? Now, let me put up this photo here, okay, for those of y'all that doubted. Hold on for a second. No, let me put up the email first. Let's put up the email that I got, okay? Here's the email. Can you guys read that? Woo, it's hot. Woo, I'm hot. I'm just hot because I'm fat and pregnant. Anyway, it says Wendy Williams, okay? I got this tip in the other day, all right? Now, I know exactly who this person is. We spoke on the phone and everything. You see some photos, don't you? Okay, these are the first official leaked photos. Exclusively here on Unwind with Tasha K. Wino gang. All right, it says, hi, Tasha. I'm a big fan of your show. The doctor you were talking about, okay, was my... we'll leave it like that. Everything you said in your video was spot on about him. He is known to being unfaithful to his girlfriend, okay? Something I'm not surprised that he is denying. If you want to talk, please give me a ring, okay? So me and the source had very, very long conversations. I got some photos we're going to blow up here, as you can see, confirming everything. And like I said, this person is with the shits. All right? Now, Darrin, let's move back. Let's take this off the screen here, as I wanted you to see that before we put up the photo. Darrin has a very interesting taste in women, okay? Now, I love Wendy Williams, but everybody know, she's different looking. Y'all would say that I'm different looking too, but she's got a very unique physique, face, and everything like that. And Dr. Darrin, all right, honestly, when he gave that statement to Page 6 saying that he wished they could date and stuff like that, he wasn't lying, because when I looked up his current girlfriend, this is the girlfriend. I'm not going to show her face here because she's private, okay? I will give her first name, okay, to let people know I mean business here, all right, especially in New York. Shout out to all the New Yorkers that's watching, okay, sending me the damn wine. All right, so Darrin has a very unique taste in women, and he's been dating this young lady who honestly could pass as like light skin, but she's white. She's just heavily tan, but she looks exactly, put Wendy Williams' individual photo back up. She looks exactly like Wendy Williams, but she is a Caucasian version. Her name is Strapless. I think it's Strapless. It's Shpressa, okay? She's a makeup artist. They actually met on the set of, like, I think it's NBC or CNN. They've been dating for a long time. This is the only person he's been in the longest relationship with ever since his divorce, ever since he divorced his wife, whom he has 2 kids with, okay, who Wendy talked about. But unfortunately, the wife has since deceased, okay? And so that's public record. That's not something that's, private or anything like that. And so since then, and even while he was in a marriage, y'all know, listen, and I know there's probably some law enforcement that's watching my channel. Don't y'all dare get offended when I say this. Everybody know law enforcement officers are some hoes, okay? And Dr. Darrin Porcher, all right, is known around New York to be one of the biggest lieutenant hoes, okay? He got the hoe status, and then they gave him a lieutenant status because he is a lieutenant hoe, all right? And so everything that he's doing now, having a girlfriend, okay, sleeping with somebody else on the side, that's been his character even while he was married, okay? And supposedly, there was a deal that he had to make, but I can't say here. So that he wouldn't, produce any offspring because of his lieutenant hoe status, okay? And honestly, y'all know that a lot of cops are some of the greatest liars, okay? The best criminals in the world are the cops, okay? But for some reason, they want to be judgmental and hypocritical. Like, how you gonna live like that? We all know you became a cop because your ass know the law better than anybody else and know how to break it. But anyway, okay? And so this is per the source. Now, the source was gracious enough to give us these photos, and one photo reads a lot after they denied. And let me say this real quick before we put up this photo, okay? Dr. Darrin said that he beefed up security for Wendy Williams. Yeah, we're gonna put the photo up, okay? Look at that. They're out to dinner. Okay. Oh, that ain't up yet. I'm sorry. I got 2 screens here. So hold on real quick. So we're going to transition the photo in a second and take Wendy's off. Okay, so Dr. Darrin said that he was hired to beef up security. I know for a fact Dr. Darrin hasn't done security in years, okay? Wendy has never needed security from Kevin because Kevin is not violent. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never needed no security. And so that whole security thing was a lie. And Dr. Darrin don't do security mode because he's a pretty boy on TV sleeping his way to the top. And we'll get to that in a minute and how Wendy Williams fits into this. Because like I said, Wendy Williams is his type. If you knew what his girlfriend looked like, they look exactly alike. So Wendy knows that she has a chance. But I don't understand how she gonna do the same thing to another woman that was done to her, but she probably in the I don't give a F mode. And she gonna do her, and she don't care who get hurt in the process, since old boy done went and made a baby with a thought, okay? Now, let's go ahead and put the picture on the screen. Since they said they don't know each other, can we put it in the center too? Because I want to explain it real quick. Let's move this photo over to the center. Exclusively on Wine with Tasha K. Now, this, guys, is a dinner date, okay? This is a private photo. This photo is not supposed to be out on the internet. Of course, you see my source was very gracious to give me the photos, okay? That they came into contact with, okay? Unexpectedly. Now, as you can see, they're sitting close, looking like a sweet old sneaking ass couple. He was hired to do security, so he says. But the only thing he's securing is that vagina and that bag. All right, that's it, okay? Dr. Darrin has been known, okay, supposedly by my source to screw his way to the top. And if he got to screw 10 white women on the set of MSNBC or CNN, he's going to do it. Wherever he got to stick that thing in order to be on TV, he's going to do it. Now, let's put up this second photo here. Look at her. She eating a steak and everything. He in his omelet. Okay, here we go. They shopping and talk. You see that smile Wendy got? What? That's the smitten. She's smitten. You know when you just over, just all giddy, inside over somebody. Look at her. When you start doing your mouth like that, y'all seen that shit before. When you start doing your mouth like that, you know he hitting that right. Now, let me tell you how messy this is. We're going to leave this photo here. Let me tell you how messy this is. It's messy because Darrin and Calvin are friends and have been friends. Matter of fact, their families, like the kids, know each other. I was told that it was so close at one point that little Kev had a crush on Dr. Darrin's daughter. Okay? And so, I mean, that's how close it was. And so, the fact that Dr. Darrin is not only smashing his friend's wife behind the scenes, Wendy is just as guilty because you know his girlfriend and she looks just like you. Okay? She's just a white, overly tan version of you. And y'all are sitting here denying this relationship, saying the only contact y'all have ever had was, when he did security and when he was on the show. But listen, there is more to this. And I'm sorry, if you got a girlfriend, now Wendy is single, but at the same time, like I said, with her knowing his girlfriend, you don't sit that close to anybody's man at dinner, okay? You sit on one side, he sit on the other, if it's strictly platonic. And like I said, if he calls this security, that's some good security. He laying that security deep down. Y'all gonna stop messing with me, okay? Hold on. Let me make sure I done gave y'all all the damn wine real quick. I told you this was gonna be short and sweet and to the point. Now, there has been a supposed deal that was made, okay? Darrin is very fond of Wendy's position, okay? Wendy is happy to have like a black man smashing it down. All right. I thought she would be over getting like, half of the D. He's having to split it with his girlfriend and everything like that. And her at the same time. Let me tell you my phone though. People try to call me and stuff like that. And I'm working. We got work to do. This is important. This is important. You know what I'm saying? So important I got my pregnant ass about the bed. Anyway. So there's supposed to be a deal made. Oh my God, like Jesus, let me turn, where is this ringer not off? Give me 1 second, y'all. I thought my ringtone was off. Okay, God. Okay, so if, it ain't nobody but my mama. If I don't call, she'll call 50 times, okay? Let me put this over here. Okay, so if Wendy divorces Kev by September, he will in turn, supposedly, I guess, leave his girlfriend and he will go public with her. Because they did stop and chill out when everything hit the fan because, his girlfriend, found out about it. And she's been with him for, I believe, some years now. This is the longest, relationship he's held up and the longest relationship he's been able to supposedly lie his way through and get forgiven real easy if he does get caught. All right? So, I just want to say this to Wendy, somebody I look up to, you know what I'm saying? Look, this is a job for me. If it was her, she would have done the same thing, okay? This is business. But from woman to woman, being that she's always played second, you know what I'm saying? As a wife, how do you play second as a wife and you the breadwinner, okay? Everybody should be no. I can see if Kelvin had some type of skill, but she put him on. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to be this big time, media mogul and her husband working at Starbucks at the gas station because he didn't have them kind of skills. The only skills he had was, dope dealer. Okay? Now, I want to say this before I end this video here, okay? And I don't know where the sponsors are. I hope they don't get mad. We're going to try to play these sponsors here in a second because I want to tell y'all about them too. But anyway, you've been playing second for a long time. And the fact that if Wendy even considers divorcing Kelvin just off the strength of what he's saying, that's a weak. I can't no. That she weak as hell. She weak as hell. You don't ever leave anybody just because they tell you this is what they're gonna do. You make that choice on your own. And 9 times out of 10, you know when a man is saying that, he lying anyway. So he just trying to get you to do something that he's not gonna follow up with, because if this man had any intention, any good intentions for you, he would wait until your situation was done to even go there with you, because he knows that he's messing with your feelings right now while you're trying to make a decision as to whether or not you're going to stay with your husband or whether you're going to leave. And that's why her and Kelvin have been secretly trying to work it out. So I get it. Women go back and forth. They don't know what they're going to do. Men do it. People in couples do it all the time. But for her, if she makes that decision just because he says he's going to go public with her and leave his girlfriend, I'm like, Wendy, you leaving the same type of dude. You leaving one dude for the same type of dude. And I just can't get down with that. I honestly think mama needs to rest her cooch a little bit, okay? Because these men run around here sticking any and everything, and they're going to come back, they're going to burn her up with something. And then she's going to be a media mogul at 60, okay, on a bunch of damn medications, all because she couldn't get out of her damn feelings. Now, I get it. You want to play around, but you don't play with water you don't play with fire like this, because you eventually will get burned, because you were that woman. And being that he's not married, that's cool, but he does have a girlfriend, that's still karma. And I'm sorry, you don't do the same thing to somebody that was done to you, because you know exactly how it feels. But good thing for him, he can't have no damn kids. Whew. Let me thank my damn sponsor real quick before we take some questions in the comments and I end this.
The olive leaf extract can help detox your body in just 7 days. It's like magic, but better, because it's real and it gives real results. And I know this because I personally use it. The olive leaf extract can help lower your blood pressure, clear eczema, and fight against autoimmune diseases, and so much more. Now, I want you to do something good for your health and just visit their website at www.myoliveleaf.biz. The link is located below in the description box as well as in the comments.
All right. So for those of y'all that were questioning, okay, whether or not Wendy was getting doctored down by Lieutenant Ho, Dr. Darrinporcher, put up the picture one more time. Where that picture? Where that picture at of them eating steak? Look like he eating poached eggs and stuff like. Look at him. That's couple shit. That's couple shit. We grown on this channel, okay? We know what we see. That's couple shit, okay? And the waiter took that photo. Shout out to the waiter. Shout out to the damn waiter. All right. Real quick, I need y'all to be putting y'all questions in the comments, all right, so I can answer a few questions before we end this live stream. While you guys are placing your questions in the comments, let me thank another one of my sponsors, okay? Wouldn't be able to do this show without them. Let's go. I'm waiting on y'all. Visit EmbracePangea.com to treat your intimate areas with the products it deserves. The Pangea wash is made from honeysuckle and rose essential oils, is 100% natural, and doesn't dry you out down there. Don't douche, just in case your mama ain't never tell you that, because that's nasty, okay?
Oh, that's nasty.
Embrace Pangea wash instead and leave you and your yoni feeling clean, fresh, and with a balanced pH. EmbracePangea.com is where you can explore all of these wonderful vegan and plant-based products. Use the promotional code Tashak for 10% off your first order at checkout. All right. I'm going over here to the comments really quick. Monica Safarian says, Wendy doesn't realize there's 1,000 better choices out there, a better version of him. This goes out to all of you. Okay, let me see. Kelvin is her husband. Why in the hell is she sneaking to be with him? Confused. Okay, like I said, this man and Kelvin are associates. I wouldn't say friends, but associates, okay? How did the source get a hold of the picture? That ain't none of your business. Let me see. Wendy always coming in her show now saying I even expected when I was blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that means. Okay. Let me see. I love you too, San Diego. I do. Let me see. Don't y'all put the picture back up of them two real quick while I answer these questions. Please look at this. This looks so cute.
All right, guys, time to shout out one of my sponsors. You guys know that it's tax season, and I know you guys are going to be shopping for new and used cars. If you were smart, you would get a used car, okay? Take it from somebody that knows that's in a new car right now, and I'm trying to get that shit back. Please visit the Carmarshal link below, okay? This is a site that has over 100,000 cars in stock, ready for you to choose from, and using the link below in the description box as well as in the comments, you just type in your zip code and they will do the work from there, okay?
All right. Since we had to let that, I mean, it was an accidental hit. I was going to play that ad later, but you got a chance to see it, and we'll play it one more time. Let me see. Teddy is dead. Yes, he is. Somebody said he was probably one of the sources sugar daddies. Could be. Wendy did to watch your show, so she's, I don't know what that means. A pig doesn't necessarily mean they're together. That's your opinion, but like I said, everything that I brought on this channel pertaining to Wendy Williams has not been a lie, okay? And so you don't sit close, you being having a girlfriend and her in this situation now, you don't sit that close, okay? And like I said, what I reported earlier was facts, no allegedly. Let me see. Why does she think it's good to play second to anyone? Like I said, we just discussed that. Stephanie B says the source is killing it. All right, two more questions. Let me see before we end this, because I got to go, y'all. I'm tired. When am I going to show a picture of the girlfriend? Guys, she is not a public figure. If the girlfriend was a public figure, I could show her. But she's just a makeup artist for like CNN and MSNBC. She's very strict on her privacy. Even if you try to look her up, you can't really see her profile. So she's not trying to like be in the attention of something that her dog ass Lieutenant Ho man is doing. So just piece of man, half a man. If they're supposed to be hush hush, why are they taking pictures? Exactly. Okay, exactly. Mr. Darrin doing anything he can to keep that girl smitten over there smiling, because he is planning to move into position. Okay, the next dude that moved in with Wendy, oh man, that's a power move right there, because she got hella connects. She got network power. Woo, let me see. Why did I call her single when she's technically married? That's true. I shouldn't have said that. That was just a slip out. All right. Let me see. All right. So thank you all so much for tuning in. All right. Now I gotta go. All right, Lieutenant Ho and Wendy Williams. Just enjoy the D. Wendy. No, I ain't gonna say that, because the man got a girlfriend. Find you a man. Please. I take that back. Find you a man with some clean D. Clean yours. See how it feels for a change. You know, it feels good to not share. It really does. And you're going to get the full power of what single D feels like. All right. Now, for those of y'all that have questions about expanding your wine tasting palette, I am personally affiliated with the Tasting Room for $9.95 using a link that is below this video. Okay, in the description box as well as in the comments. They're going to ask you 3 simple questions, and from that, they're going to curate 6 different bottles of like these little miniature wines catered specifically to your personal tasting profile, all for $9.95. Now, you may catch it on a promo special for $6.95. Take it. That's a better deal, okay? Now, this is a wine club, like a wine membership, so if it's something that you like, they're going to be mailing you for a small fee larger bottles of wine that they've selected catered to your tasting profile. If it's something that you don't like, please cancel within 30 days, but I ain't selling you nothing that I don't like, okay? Thank you all so much for watching, all right? If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, all right? And what's the other one? Just really Facebook and Twitter. I have a fan page that's running updates for me on Instagram called Tasha K's Winos. I encourage you to follow that page, okay? I'm working with one of my fan pages to kind of update you guys that are, you know, on Instagram. I'm not a big fan of Instagram, okay? political reasons. All right, so I'm developing a app that we're going to place our wine in, and it can't be corporate controlled. All right, so please look out for that. But if you want updates on Instagram, please follow the page Tasha K's Winos. All right. If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to send me an email via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. If it checks out, I will be right in contact with you personally. If you want to advertise on my channel, please feel free to send me an email via tashakbusiness@gmail.com, and I'll personally get back to you to discuss your advertising needs. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out, okay? Not that I'm gonna really give a damn anyway, all right? But let me thank one last sponsor before I go. All right, Carmarshal. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this show without them. All right? All right, guys, time to shout out one of my sponsors. You guys know that it's tax season, and I know you guys are going to be shopping for new and used cars. If you were smart, you would get a used car, okay? Take it from somebody that know that's in a new car right now, and I'm trying to get that shit back. Please visit the Carmarshal link below, okay? This is a site that has over 100,000 cars in stock ready for you to choose from, and using the link below in the description box as well as in the comments, you just type in your zip code and they will do the work from there, okay? Bye.